Great day, attractive thinker. Dr. Toni Hatton here, your vision and mindset expert at the attractivethinker.guru, where we support you with mental healing, mental strength, and mindset maintenance. If you don't hear anything else today, you definitely want to hear this message because this is your defining moment. I was walking around this morning, getting ready to take my son to school, and had just come out of, prayer and gratitude and meditation, just centering myself. And all of a sudden, I was stopped in my tracks. I got a download, attractive thinker, and it was amazing. So much clarity. And I was compelled to share that with you today. So take out your attractive thinker notebook, and you're definitely going to want to pay close attention to this message because I'm going to be dropping some gems and jewels along the way. And that's what you want to capture. The message today is hold on to your dream until you grow into your dream. Write that down, attractive thinker. Hold on to your dream until you grow into your dream. You can't rush your journey. Gotta make this money. Gotta make this money. You're missing out on you, attractive thinker. I could have hired multi-million-dollar coaches a long time ago because they can help me make millions, right? But what they couldn't do was help make me whole. That was my first priority. Have you ever heard it said, better be rich first before you make your millions? Or it'll slip right through the cracks of your broken heart. Think about that, attractive thinker. As an entrepreneur, you don't want to go around doubting your worth because you're comparing it to a dollar. Your vision, the path that you're on, is a journey. Write that down. My path is a journey. The goal that I'm seeking is a journey. The vision and the dream that I have is a journey. Walking around depressed, heavy, stressed, and fists clenched, bracing yourself for the blows of life, that is not the posture of an attractive thinker. Think about this for a moment. When you walk around like that, you're aligning yourself and you're fine-tuning your vibration to bring you more of what you're feeling, what you're experiencing. It's only going to reinforce everything that you don't want, attractive thinker. So I want you to understand something. This vision, dream, and goal that you have, it's about more than you. It's about more than you paying your bills. Do you realize that? And living your life the way you desire to. Your vision, dream, and goal is about more than that. Think about this. It's about you becoming. Write that down. My vision, dream, and goal is about me becoming a vessel that can leak gold everywhere I go. Think about that. It's about you becoming your authentic self through the cracks of your brokenness. Instead of bleeding all over people, bleeding your issues all over people everywhere you go. Think about that. Because you're in a season when you should be serving, but you're still wounded. That's what happens when we miss our season, or we're not clear of what season we're in, or we don't heal. Think about that. Instead of us serving others, the gems and jewels that we learned along the way, we're now bleeding our issues all over everybody. It's about this journey, this vision, dream, and goal that you have. It's about you finally discovering that you are what you've been looking for all of these years. It's you, attractive thinker. Your journey was about you finding you again through the debris of life. Think about that. It was about you finding your way back home. I love the story of the Wiz and Dorothy, from the Wiz, because she had a route to take. And the storm in her life had a purpose, just like yours. I want you to get that today. The storm in your life had a purpose, whether you came out of a storm or you're currently in a storm or you're going into a storm right now. Understand this. Say that. Write that down in your attractive thinker notebook. My storm, this storm, has a purpose for my life. And in order for you to believe that, you have to have an attractive thinker perspective of who you are. Not the storm, but who you are. Because when you know who you are, you know that it's going to work out for your good. You know that it's going to be favorable. And you know that you're going to be okay. Because of who you are, you're confident in who you are, attractive thinker. So the storm in Dorothy's life had a purpose, in her life had a purpose. That storm was her friend, a part of her dream. It was a part of her process. So I really want you to get this. That storm was helping her to discover who she truly was. Because right after the storm, pay close attention to this, she ran into the scarecrow. The scarecrow. She had to confront the scary things in her life. Just like you have to confront those fears, attractive thinker, those scary things in your life. The scarecrow needed a brain, meaning Dorothy had to get her mind right. Think about that, attractive thinker. You know, it's important to engage your mind in this process instead of going ahead of your mind and not managing your mind and nurturing your mind and going after what it is that you want, not even notifying your mind that you have a new goal, you're doing something different, that a change is taking place. And most of the time, that's why the mind works against you. Because you haven't informed your mind to support you, reprogram your mind to support you and direct you and help you get to that changed place, that new thing, that vision, dream, and goal. So we have to start first things first. That was the first thing she encountered on her journey, was the scarecrow. The scarecrow. We have to confront those fears in our lives. And I want you to understand something. When Dorothy encountered the scarecrow, what did he need? He needed a brain. So that's an indication Dorothy had to get her mind right. When Dorothy encountered the next person on her journey, which was the Tin Man, he needed a heart, because Dorothy had to heal her heart before she could access her dream. Think about that, attractive thinker. Then she had to encounter the lion, because she needed courage to bring out the leader, the ruler of the kingdom in her. You have to be a leader on this path, not a follower, attractive thinker. After all that, she still had to encounter the wizard, so that she stopped trusting and looking outside of herself for what was already inside. She had to take that long, adventurous, tiring journey. Think about the journey, the path that you had to take. It was long. It had hills and valleys. It was ups and downs, and it was tiring and exhausting. She had to take that long journey just to end up with and discover that she had her hopes tied into what she thought was going to help her, what she thought would change her life. She had to understand that all of those things she thought was going to get her over the top and support her was a fake. Think about that. Now hopeless, exhausted, all of her resources at rock bottom, help shows up on the scene. Think about that, attractive thinker. When you reach your wits' end, you're out of resources. Plan A didn't work. Plan B didn't work. Plan C, D, all the way to Z didn't work. You're exhausted. You're at the end of your rope, out of resources. What happens at this particular place of exhaustion is now you're out of the way. You've exhausted you and all of your efforts and energy. Now you're out of the way, attractive thinker, and help shows up on the scene in the form of Glinda, the Good Witch. She says, you've had the ability to go home whenever you wanted to. Wow, really? You mean I was looking in all of the wrong places? You mean I was believing the wrong thing? You mean I was thinking the wrong way? You mean I had my heart set on the thing that I thought would help me, and that wasn't it? You mean that wasn't it? You mean it's not in that? It's not over there? Yeah, attractive thinker. Who knew, right? Do you know that you are more valuable than $1? I want you to write that down. I am worth more. I am more valuable than $1. Think about that, attractive thinker. You're already rich. Rich in your health, rich in your family and friends, rich in your ability to move and breathe and have your being, rich in your ability to go wherever you want. Think what you want and do what you want. You're already rich in ideas and creativity and ability. You're already rich in love, joy, and peace. Think about that. Your ability to encourage someone else, your ability to plan your day, attractive thinker, get dressed all by yourself, plan your life. You're already rich, attractive thinker. Think about that. Shift your focus. Write that down in your attractive thinker notebook. Shift my focus. And when you shift your focus, you're going to begin to see your inner wealth on your journey to accessing your outer wealth. You'll be able to discover that you're already rich, attractive thinker. Don't take on a sour posture while on your journey to accessing your abundance. Don't take on a sour posture. Your way to your outer wealth, write this down. My way to my outer wealth is through my inner wealth. My way to my outer wealth is through my inner wealth. You have to go through that. You have to do that inner process, go through that inner journey, attractive thinker, because real wealth is not money. Real wealth is meaning. Write that down. Real wealth is not money. Real wealth is meaning. Living a meaningful, fulfilling life while you're enjoying your money. Write that down. Real wealth is living a meaningful and fulfilling life while enjoying my money. Don't wait till you get your money just to say, now I can be happy. Really? Money without meaning equals misery. Write that down. That's a gem right there that you want to take along with you on your journey. Money without meaning equals misery. Okay? You missed all of the limitless treasure, the endless gems and jewels along the way. That's the meaningful part of your journey and of life. Dorothy landed in Emerald City. Emerald City. Think about that. She followed the yellow brick road, gold, the road paved with gold, while she was walking in her ruby red slippers. Are you getting this, attractive thinker? These slippers were given to her as soon as she came out of the storm. All of this was coming very clear to me this morning to share with you. As soon as she came out of the storm, she landed right in the middle of abundance. Think about that. Lost, clueless, scared, trying to find her way. Do you feel like that sometimes, attractive thinker? You feel like you're not making progress. You're lost. You're scared. You're trying to find your way. You're in an unfamiliar place. You don't know anything. You don't recognize anybody. And you're right where you need to be. You're standing right in the middle of all of the solutions and the answers, right in the middle of all of the provision, right in the middle of your abundance. Think about that for a moment. So as soon as she passed through the storm, she came out fully loaded. As soon as that tornado took her to another place, she stepped out of that tornado into Emerald City. Think about that. On the yellow brick road with ruby red slippers. Think about that, attractive thinker. So she didn't even know it, right? Walking around, think about that. You're fully loaded and don't even know it. Walking around looking for what's inside of you, looking for what you already have. Your storm, attractive thinker, you might want to write this down, has a purpose. My storm has a purpose. Think about that. If you rush your process, if you rush this storm, you'll leave your gems and jewels in your journey. And remember what I said, money without meaning equals misery. Write that down, attractive thinker. I recall a vision that I had. I was preparing to go out on a family event with my family, and I was sitting on the side of the bed, putting my shoes on, and in the vision, I was taken through a junkyard. It seemed to me like a junkyard because all I saw was piles of junk, and it was dark piles of junk everywhere. But there was something different about these piles of junk. I just kept walking through, and there were just mountains of them. They were taller than me. I mean, you couldn't even see over top of them. That's how tall they were. And I recall seeing something shiny, something sparkly within these mounds of junk. And I couldn't figure out what it was, but as I got closer, I heard a voice say, You left your gems and your jewels in your journey. I clearly heard that and it broke me down. I was like, wow, what? What? Because I clearly was referencing a storm that I had come out of, and it was over. It had been over for years. And all of a sudden, years later, this vision comes to me and clarifies why I had to take that particular path, why I had to go down that particular journey, and shows me my substance, my wealth that I left in the journey. I came out. You know how you go into a storm and you can't wait for it to be over, and you come out of the storm and you're glad that that particular part of your life is over and you're ready to move on. Well, that's what I did. I just thought that, the storm is over, so let's gather our things and continue to be strong and enjoy life and move on. But there was more to my journey, more to my story, my path than what I thought. And now it became full circle. It came full circle and it became more clear to me. And it broke me down. I couldn't believe it. And that's what I want to share with you today. Go back, attractive thinker. You left your gems and your jewels in your journey. You're already rich. So when people ask you about your story, most of the time people say what they've been through, right? They highlight all the stuff they've been through and they never mention the jewels that they found along the way. Dorothy was planted right in the middle of riches and abundance. Think about that. While she was on her journey back home. So see, don't wait until the destination. It's not about the destination, attractive thinker. Don't miss the journey along the way. Think about that. Right where you are, I want you to shift today. Just shift right where you are. Shift the lens through which you view your life and take off those lack eyeglasses and put on your abundant eyeglasses so that the wealth will pop right out at you. Think about that. When I say take off those lack eyeglasses, this is what I'm talking about. The broken lenses that we look through and view life through. Think about that. I can't afford, I'm broke. So everything, if you're looking through the lens of brokenness and the lens of lack, everything you see is broke, attractive thinker. Your eyeglasses are broke. Your purse is broke. The heel on your shoe is broke. Your car is broke down. The chair you're sitting in, the leg on it is broke. If we're looking at life through broken lenses, a broken perception, so we're going to have to shift in order to, because with these lenses on, the only thing that's highlighted to me in my vision is everything that is broke. There's no way I can see wholeness through these lenses because I'm looking through broken lenses, attractive thinker. There's no way. Somebody could be telling you you're already wealthy. You're standing right in the middle of your solution. You did great. You reached your goal. And you won't believe them because they're pointing to what they're trying to explain to you. But every time you look at it, you're looking through a broken lens, and what they see as whole pieces in your life, you see as broken. I want you to think about that. So you have to shift the lens through which you view life and put on your abundance glasses. And when you put on your abundance glasses, all I see is abundance. See that this lens is crystal clear, and all I see now is abundance. Now I can see what you're talking about. Oh yes, you're right. I did overcome that. I did acquire these skills. You're right. I am doing great. I did make progress. You're absolutely right. It's not that bad. You're right. That is an opportunity. I thought it was a challenge, but now that my lens has shifted and my lens is clear, it's an opportunity. Thank you for showing me that. And the lens that you view your life through, attractive thinker, is a choice. You can put on your lack eyeglasses or you can put on your abundance eyeglasses. It's a choice which lens you decide to look through and view life through and view yourself through and view your business through when you're journeying throughout life and journeying towards your vision, dream, and your goal. So I want you to think about that. With these abundance glasses on, now Dorothy can see more clearly. Oh, Toto, come over here, Toto. There it is. Oh, Toto, we missed it. Well, how could we not see this, Toto? It's over here. Think about that, attractive thinker. Now that the lens is clear, now that you've shifted the lens, you can ease on down the road, attractive thinker. Ease on down the road. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ease on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Ease on down the road. See, you can ease on down the road now because your vision is clear, attractive thinker. Keep writing. Keep your attractive thinker notebook open. I'm not done yet. This message is not over yet. Do you know that this is bigger than you making money so you can pay your bills? Your dream, your vision, your goal is bigger than that, because this has always been about you. This journey, your path, it's a customized, unique, strategic path that you found yourself on because you're unique. There's no one like you. Two people can start out on the same path and it take different twists and turns because they're different. There are certain things that they need to encounter to make them who they are. Think about that, attractive thinker. You latched into a dream in your heart because it was your destiny for you to become, to be shaped, to be led down a strategic path so that you could be shaped in a certain way to fit a certain part of your life that unlocks doors for you and for others. You're now shaped in such a way that you're a key. Think about that, attractive thinker. The way you're shaped is significant. It has meaning. It has a purpose. It has value. The way you walk, the way you talk, that funny sense of humor, that unique sound in your voice, the way you think, your journey shaped you, attractive thinker. And it shaped you to make you more effective. Think about that. To make you more effective in your life and in your business and in the lives of others. Your journey had a purpose. Think about that. Hold on, attractive thinker. Believe in no matter what. Get a good grip on. Commit to. Your dream is just a vehicle. It's not your destination. Your dream is just a vehicle, but you keep getting in and out of it. And when I share this part with you, I want you to think about a car. What do you think is going to happen if you keep getting in and out of your car and never reaching your destination? Think about that. You keep getting in and out of your dream, starting your dream and turning your dream back off again, turning the car on and turning it back off again. Get in, attractive thinker, your vision. Get in your dream. Get into your goal. Start the engine. Put your seatbelt on. Just like in a roller coaster, commit to and enjoy the ride. Holler all along the way. Throw your hands up and wave them like you just don't care. Scream your name to the rooftops and say, I'm coming home, attractive thinker. Hold on to the handlebars and be sure not to let go. Your dream will take you high and then it'll take you low. It'll take you to places that you don't want to go, but hold on to your dream and never let it go. There is no destination, just a constant flow. Follow your dream and never let it go. It knows the way back home, attractive thinker. If you believe within your heart, you'll know that no one can change the path that you must go. Believe what you feel and know you're right, because the time will come around when you'll say it's yours. Believe that you can go home Believe you can float on air. Then click your heels 3 times if you believe. Then you'll be there. Believe in yourself right from the start. Believe in the magic that's inside your heart. Believe all these things, not because I told you to, but believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself, just believe in yourself as I believe in you. Believe in yourself, attractive thinker. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. You can lose a lot of things in this life, but if you lose you, you've lost everything. Think about that. Believe in yourself, attractive thinker. Glenda the Good Witch says, home is knowing your heart, knowing your mind, and knowing your courage. When you finally know these things about yourself, attractive thinker, you'll discover that you are always home. You can go now. Go on. Come on, Toto. Our work is done here today. We came to do what we came to do, and we said what we came to say. Think about that, attractive thinker. Go on. You can make your millions now because your inner millions just made you. If you think millions who are mentally struggling with clarity, focus, direction, and next steps, and they need to hear what you just heard today, click the like button, click the share button, and post your gratitude today for this message that you just heard. If you're ready, attractive thinker, and you've decided to hold on to your dream until you grow into your dream, but you need mental clarity, mental healing and strength, and mindset maintenance, then honor yourself today, attractive thinker. Book your 30-minute vision consultation. It's complimentary. Just so that I can support you by shining the light in the dark places in your life and in your business. Visit www.theattractivethinker.setmore.com. My life's work, that is to make your life better. Remember, it is not what you're going through. It's how you're viewing it. Think attractively. Come on, Toto, let's go. It's time to go home. If you believe within your heart, you know